Hello and welcome to our broadcast. And today we're going to have a very good conversation with Antonio from the Jesus of History. And he's not even here today, but it is such a good conversation. I want to put it on video and see if we can start something from this. See if he can, would come in later on and do a video, or if I can get other people to come in and do videos on the subject that we want to talk about. So stick around. Never had a conversation like this, and let's see what happens. We'll be right back. Okay, so this conversation is basically based on a video I did, and I don't even remember what the video was truly on. Hold on. A brutally honest conversation on truth. And I really I don't remember a lot about it. I didn't watch the video. But the conversation that I had with Antonio from the Jesus of History was more important than the video I think that I made, because I think the questions that we bring forth back and forth with each other through the chat are probably better than the video. Matter of fact, I know they are. So whatever the video was, Jesus of History said, "Interesting question, Mike. Talking about your metaphor. If I like chocolate milk, that is my taste, and you prefer banana flavored milk, which I don't. That is just your taste. The question is truth, just a matter of taste. God forbid. If I said you can run your truck on chocolate milk, would that be true? We can therefore say that there is a difference between facts, truth, and reality. Chocolate milk is made of water and flavoring. Those are facts. Your truck runs on gas. That is a fact. You can therefore take those facts and make a hypothesis. You can't take your hypothesis and make a prediction. If I put chocolate milk in my truck instead of gas, it will not run. Very true. You can't, although milk is high as gas, you can then test your hypothesis, put chocolate milk in your truck and prove your hypothesis that your truck will not run on chocolate milk, then becomes the truth. And it is not your truth or my truth. It is subjective. It is just truth, and all the facts stay the same. The same is true of your spiritual path. If you believe that life is an accident of evolution, then the real world consequences. If you believe that all that matters in this world, then real world let me start over. The same is truth of the spiritual path. If we believe that life is an accident of evolution, this has real world consequences. If you believe that you are all that matters in the world, and that the real world consequences, it is evident that the truth is important if you want to successfully navigate life. We can therefore conclude that what is truth must be connected to objective reality. Of course, the search for what is true is never ending and continuous as facts change, but always trust must be based on relevant facts as we can find. Hope this helps. So yes, it did. But actually, I knew what he's doing because I know him. And I know when he sees something, he puts stuff in comments to get a conversation to help people outside who are seeking. So, hey, I said, this is a good idea. And I wrote back, I said, great points, but it just adds to my question. Using milk example, banana milk may be the truth for the moment, but later I grow into chocolate milk, and that will be truth for that time. For years, Christian path was my truth. I would have died for it. And when I saw the cracks in the foundations, I had to move. The same with Judaism. Same basic faith, just different idols and creeds. No clue, yet it does not affect my belief in the Creator, whether God or the universe. Hold on, I got to show more. For years, Christianity was my truth. I died different idols and creeds. Now, no clue, yet it does not affect my belief in Creator, whether God, and what I was saying, basically, I have left those two camps, but that has not deterred my belief in a Creator. In other words, atheism is not an option for me, and agnosticism is not an object, is not for me either. So he responds back, as I knew he would. As ever, I love the question you ask yourself and feel blessed to share your journey. where would we be without you? I suspect the problem here is definition of truth. From my previous comment, we can see truth depends on facts, real observations of reality, of objective reality made by the physical senses and availability to us. I agree that spiritual truth is a little harder to tie down than chocolate milk, but the principles are the same. Let's look at the example you suggest. Christianity is primarily based on two assumptions. The humans are born damned, basically we're damned to hell because of the sins of Adam and Eve. The sacrifice of a human, being himself God, saved them from the damnation. Of course, this is a huge oversimplification, but for the sake of demonstration, forgive me. Let's assume that they are the two facts on which Christianity hypothesis is based. If you prove those two facts to be false using objective facts and logic, then the Christian hypothesis cannot be supported. Christianity cannot be considered to be objectively true. If then the most important thing is to search for truth, then it is the facts of your life that count, not other people's hypotheses. Buddhism is a hypothesis based on its own set of facts. Middle Eastern dualism is based on its own set of facts. The Egyptian religion is based on its own set of facts. There will be points of I can't pronounce the word, where they coming together. Where I lost my eyes. They come together, but these religions are not interchangeable. Buddhism Buddhism is the opposite of the Egyptian religion. Islam is antithesis of Christianity. They are not compatible. They cancel each other out as ideas, but here's the thing. Are we all connected to the same eternal reality? What you actually see will be the same as what I see, but your religion is based on what if your religion is based on what you imagine, then what you see will never be the same. The trick is to learn to tell the difference between imaginary and reality. Good point. I responded, fantastic response. This is very helpful. We push past religion and dogma to see truth. Then he responded, what you might find helpful is to look at what are your fundamental facts. What is the reality you see rather than worry much about religion as such? For instance, Zen Buddhism is not compatible with the awareness of God. The man who created the hypothesis excluded it. Each belief has consequences, like A leads to B and then to C. If you believe life is an accident, then you can't at the same time believe your life has meaning. In other words, if you believe in evolution, what meaning can your life have? They are mutually exclusive beliefs. And I just basically said, look forward to hearing more from you. Text words are so limited. So let's discuss this for a second. What are things that we all can come to conclusion and believe in about the Creator? Well, one thing when I wake, this is based on my perception, nobody else's. And as I always say, I'm not here to lead or teach. I am here to pose questions that are posed to me. In my opinion, in my reality, every morning I wake up, and I get up at 1 o'clock in the morning, so it's dark. But I see that beautiful moon, the stars. Sometimes it's raining. Sometimes it's brutally cold. And when that wind hits me, I feel the awareness of something. When I see that wind and I don't see nothing pushing those trees, when I see the leaves blowing and I see nothing carrying these things, when I see these birds flying with these wings like that and I can't understand it, I see something amazing to me. When I see the sun come up every day, within the same spot, it may move a little bit. And then when I see the moon going in all of its different rays, I see a creator. I don't see an accident. I don't see things just happen. I don't see that a meteor hit something and exploded and we have life. Now, this is me. There's people that do, and that's fine. So when I see every day in my life, when I hold my, I think she's 4 months old, maybe 5 or 6 months old, granddaughter, I see life. I don't see mistake. I don't see just a product of a man and a woman. I see life. I see the life in that baby. I see love. My grandson, who's fixing to be 4 years old, when I see him develop and grow, I see a creator because I don't see an animal like I do my dogs. I don't see my children and my dogs in the same way, although I know we're related universally. I don't see that dog the same as I do my baby, because I see an intellect within my child. I see a soul growing within my child. I see a conscience. I see decisions that he makes and he tests the limits. I see things where he's pushing the boundaries. And dogs will do that too. But dogs have to be treated differently than humans, because a dog can be taught and trained not to do something. A child can be, but that will in nature is going to keep on pushing. I was a pro at this with my parents. So, one basic reality that I believe in, beyond a shadow of a doubt to me, and it's not based on any creed, dogma, Bible, book, is I see a creator. I see a creator working in this world. Is he here like Christianity and Judaism and Islam teach? I don't know. I mean, he may have come, started this thing, left, may come back and check on us. I don't know. But I do know that he did a wonderful thing when he created this world, and I see the creation and I see things come together like it does. Now, the second thing that I definitely can say that I see is we as humanity need each other. Now, I know this is true because we need family support. If you're married, you need your spouse support. If you're young, you need your parents' support, your grandparents' support, your family support. If you're playing sports, you need your team support. If you're a golfer or something that plays by yourself and not other team members, you need your coach's support. In my business, I need my supervisor's support. I need the store manager's support to make me successful. I need the support, even stupid things like when I need to get gas for my truck, or Petro for you people overseas. I need the support of that gas station attendant to keep that gas pump on so I can get fuel. And these are just basic examples of how we need each other. When I read books like The Gospel of Mary Magdalene or the Corbett Bible, I think I know I said that wrong. When I see these other works even the New Testament, when Jesus said, the Jesus of history said that I and the Father are one, and because we're one, you're one. It talks to me about a unity, a yahad, a kad. We are one. I see that. I don't believe the Jews are any more special than the Palestinians. I don't see the Christians are any better than Islam. I don't see the Sikhs under any of these people. I don't think Buddhists or anybody are better than anybody else. I don't think there's an exclusive or an elite group of people. I think religious texts write this to give a superiority that's not meant to be there. So I do believe that we all need each other. We are one, we are Yahad, and we need each other in that aspect. We all need each other. And you see, we need that because how the governments and stuff are trying to separate us with social distancing and wearing masks and all these things they've never done in the past. But all of a sudden now, these are the things they're doing to keep us separated, because they would love to destroy us. They would love to keep us distracted from each other, because they know on our own we are bound to depression, loneliness, fears that we've never had before. So we need each other. We need each other greatly. Spirituality is not as easy to define. If you're a Jew, you're not going to see things the way a Christian does. If you're a Christian, you're not going to see the way the thing Islam does. If you're a Sikh, you're not going to see the way Islam does. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to look beyond the boxes that we're in. I'm not saying get out of your box that you're in right now, because this may not be time for you. I wouldn't expect you to, but there's going to come to a point in time when you really want to understand truth and see truth. You're going to have to get your head out of your Torah, your Midrash. You're going to get yourself out of the New Testament and Islam and all of these other books, and start looking, as Antonio said in this thing, at the things that you can prove within your own mind and your psyche about God first. Because everything else is dogma and creed. Everything else is. Everything. Nothing in the Old Testament and the Torah can be proven. Very little can be proven. The New Testament, if it's based upon the Old Testament, well, you got problems right there. And then Islam, the Quran is based upon those. I call these the Abrahamic virus. And I have a friend of mine, I know he gets perturbed when I say that. And it's my opinion. It's my opinion. But I see people trying to find truth within these three boxes, and they don't understand anything outside of that. And everything is bound upon those three religions. And there's so much more out there. And I'm not telling you to leave your religion. I'm just saying, if you want to honestly seek truth, don't go by what other people are saying, what other scriptures are saying. You have to look within yourself. And when you look within yourself, you'll start answering the questions. I hope to have better discussions with people who are willing to talk about this. But I don't want you on here to, defending your religion, your Torah, your New Testament, your Quran. I could care less about any of them, because in the end, something else. Look, let's base it on Christianity. If your existence in reality in the next afterlife depended upon what the New Testament said, why is he not still speaking this? Why don't we see signs in the heavens saying, if you don't accept my son, you're going to burn forever in hell? How come the people that see these great things don't believe? In Exodus, I mean, they saw these great signs, but only a few of the multitude followed? Really? In the New Testament, they saw Jesus do all these miracles, and only a few handful joined him? I question those. But my thing is we have to really wonder, if we want to see truth, what in reality within your senses, your five senses that you've been given, can you really see prove existence for truth? So just a thought, just an observation. This is not answers. This just starts the subject. So if anybody would want to come on and talk about truth and your experience with truth and stuff, I would love to. I want Antonio from the Jesus of History to come on. So I'm asking you now in this video. I want a video with you on this subject, because I think it's a key thing for a lot of people. So again, this is Mike, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Thank you. And until next time, peace out, people. Oh, I got to find my mouse before I can leave. I wish I had a touch screen. Do I have a touch screen? I do have a touch screen.